Right, today I am 50 years old. I can't believe it. 50 years old, I made it. Let me share something with you about my life, yeah? This is an overview. Some people are going to call it a eulogy. Maybe they could use it when I'm dead. Anyway, when I was, say, 2 years old, my dad left me and left my mum to bring up four of us. My claim to fame is that I was born opposite Wembley Stadium. From there, we moved to Sudbury. Anyway, as years go by, my brothers, my uncle, and people around us brought me up. Then, when I got to 17, I turned around and said, I want to be a carpenter. I learned carpentry, became a qualified carpenter, and did building work. Carried on doing building work through my years. And as time goes on, when I got to about 17, 18, I was a bit of Jack the Lad, a bit of sex, drugs, and reggae music. That's all I was interested in. And I started to live a life of self, just me. And I'd had the attitude of whatever. That was me at a younger age. And then as time went on, I had a son at 18. I then carried on my life. I got carried on my life and that. And then when I turned 21, I was like, wow, I made it to 21. Then I kept saying to myself, I'll probably be dead by the time I'm 25 with my attitude that I had. And it wasn't heavy drugs, it was just weed. But my whole attitude and alcohol, just drinking every weekend, just drinking, getting drunk and carrying on like an idiot for quite a long time. Anyway, by the time I reached 18, I had a son and went on from there. Then I then got married at 25. And, I didn't even believe I was going to make it to 25. I got married. That marriage lasted 1 year, and I'm just going to put it this way, it didn't work out. I had to move on. Anyway, as time went on, my mum was not well. She had circulation issues in her body, and especially her legs, lower down on her legs, for probably about 10 years. And then they told us that she's got 2 weeks to live. I was at the hospital, and then she had a heart attack and died in front of me. Anyway, as that experience hit me hard, I started binge eating. And seeing my mum there, in the next minute she clasped her chest and then she went. That was just heart-rending for me. And it's kind of like a punch. Oh, it's horrible. I don't want no one to go through that. Anyway, I always remember the good things that my mum said, and I've held on to them and kept going with my life by putting them into my life. Anyway, gone on from there. So my son that I had at 18, I was always playing catch up with him, because in the beginning I wasn't interested in him. I was just interested in myself. And whatever, 18, I was just whatever attitude. And I was just interested in doing what I want to do. So when he got to about 7, 8, I started to pay more attention to him and make more effort. But by that time I'm playing catch up. And then he started hanging out with the wrong people, and next thing I know, he was gagged up, beaten up, stabbed, shot in the back and thrown in a river. When I was told that, my life totally was messed up. I collapsed and didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to turn, what to do. My head, everything, my whole life just changed from that day. I reckon I'm a different person, but I've learned to live with the fact that my son was murdered. So, carrying on with my life, came to a point where my dad was not well. He had a stroke, and when he had the stroke, before that he was an alcoholic, and so having the stroke, it means, you know, he can't touch drink. And that helped, because then I could talk to him more and try and build some kind of relationship with him. I forgave him for the past and carried on with my life. I forgave my ex-wife as well and carried on with my life. Anyway, moving forward, my dad passed away in front of me as well in the hospital. And it didn't hit me as hard as my mum. My mum, it was like, hit me hard. Yeah, and I learned to live with it day by day. My dad passed, and I was sad. And I don't know, I just you know, I just turned to God for guidance, you know, and I just thank God every day that He's given me many years to carry on doing what I'm doing with my life, trying to help people. And you know, I turned to Christ when I was 21. And from when I was 21, I made a decision: no alcohol, no ganja smoking, one woman, just one woman, that's it. And I managed to cope by hanging out with people that are always positive and going forward. I don't hang around with people that keep asking me every day, have they solved your case yet? What's going on? You please this, please that. You know, they come up and will come in time. So I carried on. I remarried. Married 19 years now. Happy with my 2 kids. Now I've got 2 stepchildren as well. But what I'm getting at is years have gone by, and there's certain things I want to achieve and I haven't achieved them yet. But all I can say to you is, whatever you're going to do it now. Yeah? Don't let years go by because you're procrastinating. I procrastinated for many years. Now, right now, today is the day when you need to just put into action what you're doing. I kept myself sane by being around the right people. If you're around the wrong people and they're negative and they're carrying on with that attitude, you will end up like them. Yeah? Look at your 5 most friends, your best friends or whatever you want to call them around you. You're going to be similar to them because that's who you hang out with. So for me, going forward, I have to focus and keep one day at a time and keep going. Yeah, so all I can say is, whatever you got to do, get on with it, because years will go by like that and you wonder, what happened? What happened? I was 21 the other day. What's going on? Okay? Alright, thank you for listening. Inbox me privately if you want, and I'll see if I can help you. Bye.